Hey, kiddo.
Hi.
Doo, doo, doo.
Can I grab the pencil, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
We're playing What's in My Mailbox today. I love this game. It's a new cutting die for making hinges. I like that. Let's see what this one is. This one says it's a die. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it is a die. It's a couple of dies. These are going to go in my shop. Putting those in the shop. Those are shop dies. What does this one say? This one says cutting dies. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, yep, it's dies. Oh, yeah. This is for my shop, too. I'm going to put these in the shop. Look at that. It's a sugar skull. So I ordered those. What does this one say? This one says home decoration. I love the way they do this. Let's see what this one is. Hi, Erin. And anybody else who's in the room who doesn't want to be known. Ooh, dressmaker dummies. Those are going in the shop. This one says a stamp. Let's see what's in here. So let me know if this thing is buffering or being weird in any way, because they've been working in my neighborhood. Oop, yep. That's the other one. Is she pretty? Let's see. Oh, I know what this one is. This one's, I don't care what it says on the package. This one's bookmarks. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so these are going to go in the shop, too. All shop stuff. Nothing for me to play with. Bummer. It's really scary. It's half the time I don't remember ordering half this stuff. But these are cool. I like these. Yep, these are going to go in the shop. Ooh, this one's pretty. That one. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yes, I want to put these in the shop because they're really pretty. I like that one.
I need to learn how to do
that. That's Oogie. Shay Shay's in the house. Say hi, Shay Shay.
Hi. There's this eye stamp that I really want to learn how to draw.
Yeah. So those are going to go in my shop. What else have I got? One more.
This is gonna be the big surprise.
Hey, you stole my scissors, man. How am I supposed to get my packages?
Your cutter thingy.
Oh, you're just rude.
I just know all your tools.
You're just being sassy. Oh, yep, they're here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. These are going in the shop too. Aren't they pretty? These cut out so nice. I'm going to put these in the shop too. Nothing for me to play with. That's because I already bought these and I already played with them and I know how they work. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 new dies for the shop. Hey man, did I lose one? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. I'll find it. It's here someplace. And then some new bookmarks to go in the store. And a new rubber stamp to go in the store. And I have to play with this one and see how it works. Now, I did order some other stamps to go into the store too. I ordered, oh, there's my other sugar skull. I ordered some tabs and some ticket cutters. Let's see. Ah. All right, trash gotta go.
Okay.
Aren't you barbecuing?
No.
Oh.
Maybe you should introduce him to the show.
Say hello. Say hi.
Hi.
That's my grandson, Buggy. Get out of there. Worse than the cat. Oi, 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 oi. It's worse than that cat.
All
right, out. Go on.
Bye-bye.
Go cook with Pop-Pop.
I'm not cooking after this.
So, yeah, I'm going to put these in the shop. I'll probably list them today. And all my cutting dies are $5. Because I don't want to charge more than that.
Are you going to auction them? Put them in the store.
Yeah, he's a cutie. But he's a pain in the butt.
Very true. There's also a big one.
Yeah, I kind of like the eye stamp too. I got one for myself and it printed really pretty. So I had to put it in the shop.
Drew and I.
Did.
Just mine's not cool.
So yeah, I'm probably going to put this one in the shop too. I just have to figure out how much I'm going to charge for the eyeballs. I have to see what I paid for them. So this stuff's all going in the shop. I've started on Stacy's tag about 6 times and I keep throwing it into trash. I started with this one and then said, nope, way too big. Well, let's see. I will put the link in. There's supposed to be a bot in here doing it, but he's not. He is not being very helpful. Let me open it up and I'll do it for you. Copy. So there's my Etsy. See, I thought about doing mermaids. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Too much glitter, too much gloss, too much proof. Hi, Carla. So how are we doing? Is anybody buffering or anything? Cool. You got everything, Carla? Fantastic. Very cool. My speed test shows that it's going pretty good. But they've been doing construction down the street, and I think somebody hit the fiber optic cable. For like the last 2 days, it keeps shutting down.
Do you guys want provolone cheese?
Yes, please.
Shaylee? Yes, please.
Your sister's a gluten-free donor, huh? See, I always send a little extra something. I have the hugest stack of manila folders.
We have a cheese stick.
Pop's making dinner, honey. Oh, good God. Yeah, that's what they're doing here is they're doing the drain systems. I don't know why. I live in a desert. It doesn't rain. If we get a quarter of an inch of rain, everybody freaks out. So I don't know why, but they're putting in all new drainage tunnels. And that means that my street is closed. And they have to dig through all kinds of stuff and make a huge mess and break crap. Oh, yeah, see, if it rains 2 inches here, yes, it's a flood. They did that a few years ago to some people. They put in all new aquifers for the water to go from the highlands to the lowlands. And in doing so, they changed the floodplain. And then it rained. And it was like the first time it really rained here in like 25 years. Last time it flooded casino parking lots. This time it flooded entire neighborhoods, killed a guy. And the city's like, oh, we're really sorry you guys lost your houses. Hope you had flood insurance. And of course, nobody did, because you can't get flood insurance unless you live in a floodplain. And at the time, they didn't live in a floodplain. They only live in a floodplain now because the city redirected the flow of water. Yeah, in the desert, flood insurance. They have monsoon seasons. We do have floodplains here, dry riverbeds, so on and so forth. And when it rains, the city, they channel all that stuff to get it out to Lake Mead, because that's the primary water source here in Vegas. And they decided to go from just having regular aquifers and channels to putting in these big concrete ones. And they have them all going to one main one. And this main one backs up into a neighborhood. And now every time we get more than 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain, this neighborhood floods. They love to screw around in this area. So you have to remember something. This is Vegas. So here, it's all about the Strip. Everything under the sun is all about the Strip. So if you live off the Strip, where 99.9% of us do, yeah, you're second to the Strip. So they spend all their money and all the taxes and everything keeping the Strip clean and traffic flowing, and the rest of the city, whoa, not so good. Kennedy, watch the movie Waterworld. I think you'd find that very interesting. Watch Waterworld. Night, Kennedy. Hi, Barbara. We're just making sure that everything's still functioning because they broke the lines out here and messed up some stuff for the cable. So we're trying to make sure that the camera's still functioning so that when I have my auction this month, we don't do what we did last time. Freddie told my teenager he's not allowed to be on the internet that entire day.
That's gonna kill him.
I know, he'll have withdrawals, huh?
Probably.
Oh.
Has Stacy come in?
Mm-mm.
No, not Stacy. Sassy.
She could be here just hanging out. I don't think so, though. I think it's just me and Carla and Barbara and Susan.
Hey, while we're on the live stream, can you do a craft?
Susan, she posted your tag. It's very pretty. I like it.
She likes it a lot.
It's pretty. Look at pretty tag. Pretty tag. Okay. All right, that was interesting. Ow. So yeah, so I'm I'm hoping that they didn't screw up the fiber optics too bad, and we're not going to run into the same issues that we've been having. And so far it's not buffering. And my speed looks good. Doing about 35 down and about 10 up. It's not the greatest. But at least it's functioning. Yeah, I came on earlier to try and Shaylee and I were going to do a craft, and then my internet kept shutting down. Go back on your own side, which is my side of the world. All right, so I'm going to put these in the Etsy. 2 of those. These. 2 of those. 2 of those because I'm keeping one for me. And that's going in. And this I still have to check, and then I'll put that in.
What's so pretty? I want to keep it.
I have one, honey. It's in the book. No.
Okay.
Hi, honey. So I've been cutting tags all day. Tiny tags and huge tags. I'm going to put something in the middle, I think.
Medium tags.
Medium tags, right? So, yeah, on the 28th, I have another auction. And that one has that one is going to have some original mint condition little golden books. Give me that big book over there very carefully. And this. Now, I can't do this by the signature because they did not put this together by signature. So watch yourself. So I'm going to show it to you guys first. So let me spin this around so we can all see. Well, that is the right way for you guys, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to auction off 10 sheets of this at a time. So what this is this is the front pages from the from the Los Angeles Times, LA Times. Yep, from the LA Times. So Laura and I were kind of flipping through this the other day. And there is some really cool stuff here. The beginning of World War I, the assassination of the Tsar of Russia, Germany's surrender. And then when you get towards the back, a little further in, Roosevelt elected president. Yes, I cut up the front pages book. Invasion, World War II. Anything you can think of. VE Day. It's here, and it's just the front pages. These are only the headline pages. So everything in here is like the big news. When George the Sixth passed away and Elizabeth became the king. When Stalin died, Eisenhower won. In here. John Glenn, when he came back from space, the Kennedy assassinations, Martin Luther King's assassination, all of it. It's all in here. And so I'm going to be auctioning this off 10 pages at a time. And I think I'm probably going to start somewhere around there, the 1930s, 1940s. So unfortunately, the signatures were not sewn in. These pages are literally glued one on top of another. So I had to, you can see here, there's, see the glue? They're glued in. So I had to do this. So, yeah. So we're going to be auctioning these in traditional auction. And never fear if you don't get the one that you want, because I found another one. Could you put that back, please? Thank you, sweetheart. I found a whole nother one. It's on its way to me. I should have it here in a couple of days. I'm probably not going to put that one in auction anytime soon. I'm just going to hold on to that one for a little bit. So, and I don't mind if they glue them in signatures, but these literally were not signatures. These were literally just one page on top of another, on top of another, on top of another, all glued together. And to get them out of that book, I seriously had to take a razor blade and a straight edge and cut them out. It was a pain in the behind. But you know what? It was well worth it, because now I get to share it with y'all. So that is definitely going to be in the auction this month. Those little golden books. These things are, I'm seriously in pristine condition. Matter of fact, let me show you one. Hold on. Make finger puppets for the nice people. If you weren't here in the beginning, my granddaughter's in the room. Thank you. You guys need spoons.
Hi.
How about normal spoons?
Hi. I don't know what to say. Finger puppets. Yay. Why am I doing this?
All right, go on. Pop wants you for dinner. See ya.
Can I stay here?
Nope, you gotta go. Because I said so, go. All right.
Can I come back in here?
In a little bit, yeah. So I was in the store and was getting ready to leave, and the lady came up. She put this huge stack, it was like this wide, of little golden books up on the shelf. So I said, all right, let me look. And in among them were these. Now, I don't know if you saw my video on this adventure, but these have the original 49-cent price tags.
That's my food.
Okay. There's no barcode on any of them. They are in pristine condition. They have the yellow edge all the way around. They have the original golden press labels. This one was copyright 1966. And I have multiple copies of these. Yes, it's about tequila. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Magic Friend Maker. Only one of this one, which I might keep because this was my favorite when I was a kid. Tawny, Scrawny Lion, and the Clever Monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. And 3 copies of Rags. And they are all, I'm like pristine. There's like no damage to the spine. The only place there's any really anywhere would be like right here where the books open and close. Other than that, they're in fantastic condition. So I was like, yep, gotta have those. So I grabbed some of those. So those are going to be an auction. I have to still take them down to Boulder and find out what they're worth, because I know what I paid for them. So I want to find out what they're worth. I find all the great stuff. Carla, have you watched any of my scavenger videos? I know. One of these days, Laura, you're going to come out here and you and I are going to film a live, and like we're going to do like all 8 of my favorite thrift stores. We're going to do them all on Monday too, when they're all half off. You, me, the hot rod, and lots of bags. Yeah, the last scavenger. Oh no, it'll never be my last scavenger. I'll be scavengering till the day I die. I find the coolest stuff on my scavengers. Onion paper, really old books. I find the coolest stuff. I have a really old, very, very rare copy from like 1840 of Wadsworth Longfellow's Evangeline that I picked up, and I paid like $2 for it. Unbelievable. Bye, Barbara. We'll see you later. So yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna do some more scavengering.
What do you want on your burger?
Ranch.
That's it?
Pickles.
Okay.
That's it. Oh. So yeah. So I picked the 28th, so I'm not interfering with anybody else's auction because I would hate to do that. So. Laura, look at my new stamp. Ooh. Night, Susan. And I got a bunch of new cuts in too. See, I got butterflies. Those are going in the shop. I got sugar skulls. Sent those in the shop. Dress forms. And these here dream catchers. Those are going in too. I just put more in yesterday too. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, so yesterday I put in, I think I put in like 3 new dies yesterday. Then I'm going to add these in. And then put a bunch of other stuff in too. Stacy's on my IM. Okay. So, I was thinking about moving the store from Etsy. There's a huge waiting list to get on the Zibbit, but there is another platform that I could use. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to confuse anybody by moving it. So I think I'm going to just be stuck staying on Etsy for now. Hi, Booger Snot. Do you eat dinner?
Yes. I'm waiting for more.
You waiting for more?
Yes.
Cool.
I want to see this video.
You know, Wanda, I have a few people that I've heard that same thing from. You know, they don't have the machine. And so I think what I'm going to do is every one of these dies that I buy to put in the store, I buy them and use them first. So I'll order like one of each of these, get them in, and then I run them through my machine a few times to see, you know, how they cut, if they work well, because I don't want to sell stuff to anybody that cuts like caca. So I have lots of die cuts hanging around my house. And so what I was thinking about doing is I might start putting die cuts pre-cut in like sets in my Etsy shop so people can pick them up. And considering I only charge $5 for the dies, sets would probably be, you know, like 20 to 25 pieces for a couple, $3 maybe, $2-3. So if you don't have the machine, that's always an option and a way to go. And of course, if there's something specific that you see in the shop that you want, you can always contact me and I would be more than happy to cut however many you want of it.
I'm going to end the stream, Bima.
Thank you, Hubber. Hubber comes bearing food.
His real name is Pop Pop. I did them a thumbs up.
All right, out.
Me too.
Off, out. Close my door. Get out.
How come I feel that was a giggle at my expense?
No.
No.
Out.
Why? What?
Nothing. Bugger's being weird.
Okay.
Love you, honey. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh. All right. So I have 156 right now. And my next goal is 500, of course. And I think when I get to 500, I'm going to do something pretty dang spectacular. Only because I never expected to have 100. So I don't know. I dropped those little Easter eggs. So I might do something like way over the top at 500. We'll see. Oh. Let's just say if I'm in a really good mood, I have 2 brand new Big Shots sitting in my storage room. Brand new in the box. I had to do it, had to buy them. Tuesday morning had them on sale and I had a coupon. And I love me some coupons. So I got them less than the sale price. And I bought one and then I went back in and I said, I want another one. And I got another one. I'm going to give away the hot rod. No. No. Crazy woman's not giving away her hot rod. No. That would be like trying to pry my cold, dead body off my Harley. It's not going to happen. Yes, Tuesday morning does give coupons. If you sign up for their, give them your email address, they will email you and you get, they rotate, like everybody else does. Like the first week of the month, it's like housewares. And then the second week, and I think it's like every 6 or 7 weeks, they do a coupon for 20% off of one item in their craft department. And I happened to go in on the day that I had that coupon, and my girls know me, so they let me use my coupon on 2 separate sales to buy it because they love me. You don't have to go to the website and get the coupon. When you go into Tuesday morning, they should ask you for your email address. And give them your email address, and then they email you coupons like once a week. They will email you like specials and coupons. Like, oh, well, we got 10% off a luggage this week, or come in and get an extra 40% or 20 or 30% off of this, or right after the first of the year, when they go through and they clear out all of their stuff and put it all in their discount section, usually like the first week of February, they do take an additional 40% off everything that's clearanced. And if you've ever noticed, there'll be stuff in clearance that looks exactly like stuff that's on the line still, and that's just because of the date that it comes in. So their stuff cycles in. If it's been there for more than so many weeks, then it cycles out. So you could have a pack of washi tape on the line that's $4.99, but you can find the same pack of washi tape for 30% off in the discount. So always, always, always check their clearance section. Oh, I would definitely pitch a fit because I get 2 emails a week from them at least. Yeah, always hit the clearance first and see if there's anything that you want, because I've gone in there so many times and there's like rubber stamps and they're hanging there and they're perfectly, they're normal rubber stamps, ones that I would use, but because they are more than 3 months old, I think it is, they have moved them into the clearance section. And they just got new ones in. So I'll go get the ones that are on the clearance section. They did that with their cutters recently too. Some of their smaller cutters. And of course, they're, the little slide ones, then they're kind of crappy, but They just did that. It was, I think, the We Are Memory Keeper one. And literally went to the store on shipment day, and I was watching them put new ones up on the shelf. And there were 5 of them at 30% off sitting in the clearance section. Now, Michael's should have an online coupon. You should be able to go to the Michael's app, and then put in your zip code, and it'll bring up your store, your local store. And there's a little button on there that says coupons. Just click on that, and it takes you right to the coupons. But Michael's takes everybody's coupons. So, but they only take one coupon. So if you go into Michael's and you have a coupon for 50% off your entire order from Joann's, use it at Michael's. And Wanda, when you go in, tell them you want to be on their mailing list and make them take your email address. And they're supposed to ask every single time you go in. It's their policy. Yeah, I still have my employee discount card for Joann's too. I use it all the time. So I've been working in this one. And I'm kind of halfway. I've done my first brush through. I don't know what it is. I got like 4 of these things that I'm working on. I have 2 coming up. One is going to be Alice in Wonderland, which I'm making for my daughter. And then the other one is going to be that beautiful graphic 45 paper that I just got, specifically to make a journal. So I kind of went through this one and did the first run through just to get everything kind of situated. And now I'm going to go back through and do it all over again. So I can put in all my ribbon and lace and trims and extra stuff. And look, I finally found my golden feather. So I just finished this one last night as far as getting the basics in. And then I still have to kind of do the detail stuff. So this one will sit around for another 3 months. What you do to your foot, Wanda? A big dog stepped on it. Ow! That wasn't nice. So I'm also going to be doing graphics packs, mystery graphic packs for the auction. So I'm going to print up a bunch of my graphics, and I have cool graphics. I love you, Laura. So I think Stacy finally figured it out. I think. She emailed me a few days ago and she asked if I knew a specific person. She's like, they're on your friends list. Could you get in touch with them and tell them that I've been trying to reach them? And I was like, yeah, I could do that, but you do understand that that's my page. It's my family page so that people can get in touch with me. So she's like, so you're related? No, we're the same person. So I think she finally figured it out. So it's not very complicated, and I'm going to explain it. Okay, I was born in Ireland, and in Ireland I had a very Irish name. My parents came to the United States. When we came to the United States, my mom decided, because my brother's name was very Irish as well, my mother decided that in order for us to not have an issue, because back then names, in the 70s weren't like they are today, my mother gave us very American names. She changed our names to some very American names. And I had always known this, and I was okay with it. And I understood why my parents did it. And then as I started to approach 50, I legally changed my name back to my birth name. That's it. That's the whole story. It's that simple. So, I got a lot of stuff to get ready for the auction. I got a lot of stuff to put into the shop. So let me ask, what is it that you guys would be looking for in an auction so I know what to look for when I scavenger? And if anybody says buttons, I'll pinch you. Yep. My granddaughter, her name is Shaylee. American, we spell it like this. And in Irish, we'd spell it like that.
I need help. The Wizard 101 game is not on your computer.
You have to download it. Pop can handle it. Okay. So, yeah. And then the kid got my name for her middle name. So vintage. So we want vintage. Books I can do. Books I got coming out my backside right now. Vintage ephemera, a little bit more difficult. Kid books. Like little golden books, Vicky? Hi, Vicky, by the way. Everybody say hi to Vicky. Yep, lace. I got a lot of lace. I'm going to do some lace on this one. So when you're saying kid books, Vicky, are you talking like the little golden books, or are you talking like the board books? Oh, Vicky, you're going to love this auction. I just showed these a few seconds ago. I have original 1960s, 1970s little golden books. No barcodes, original price 49 cents, and I have quite a few of them. So these are going to be in my auction. I need it all. And I'm thinking about some of that news, some of the newspapers that I got. I might, I cut buttloads of tags out today because I'm going to be doing some tags using some of that vintage newspaper. Trust me, I'm only going to take the ones that, you know, nobody's interested in, like the mid 1800s. Okay. None of the good stuff. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing some tags out of those. Let's see. I've got some vintage lace. Yeah, I see the Guinness World Book of Records all the time. And I have 2 more books coming in from the UK. So we're going to have, I'm hoping to have those by auction. I am going to have some beautiful embroidered silk in auction this time. Yeah, well, they have really cool pictures. Let's see. So I have a couple of European books. This is a US version, but I have the European version coming. So I'm going to be doing signatures out of this. It's got some really pretty pictures in it, and everything's bright. And then I'm going to be doing some of these board books that I've picked up. I'm doing some board books. I'm going to be doing pages out of the Sears and Roebuck catalog, the reproduction of the catalog. I'm going to do these. And I have this kid's poetry book that I'm probably going to be pulling apart and selling parts of this as well, because it's got really cute pictures in it and really small poetry. So I'm going to be putting those, probably putting some of that in there too. And then, like I said, I have 2 more books from Europe coming in. I just got this one in from Europe. And this is the field guide. And I love the books in Europe because they are literally, one page is writing, the other side of that is a picture. One page is writing, the other side is the picture. So you can cut anything you want out of here and never worry about, are you cutting out something you want on the other side? So, but this is going to get torn taken down, and this one's going to be put in as well. And this one is 1973. So this one's going to be going into auction. And as soon as I get those other two, I'll tear those down too. Yeah, every year they get like different ones of these, different years of them. And if you can find them, you grab them, because this is like the best vintage you can get. And they print it on what looks like vintage paper already. And it's just, especially for like trying to do anything for men, you know, because it's so hard to find anything that's masculine. And yet in here you can find guns and boots and ties and shirts and just everything guy, you know. So I like it for when I'm doing something that's like, if I'm doing a man's card or something, because I mean, that makes the perfect piece of ephemera. Hi, Darla. So I'm also going to be heading out to Boulder. And Boulder literally is just like all junk shops and vintage and antiques, the whole town. Boulder City is it's the town that came about because of the building of the Hoover Dam, and they still have wood plank sidewalks. So we're going to be going down there probably next weekend, Hubber and I, and doing a little shopping. Just a little scavenger, you know. And I'm going to take the vid cam with me so I can take y'all along. And we're going to go down and do some scavenger. It, you know, like Goat Feathers, one of my favorite stores, because I do want to make sure that I get enough antique lace to have enough for auction. I know, you know, I do the vlogs all the time. The problem is that it's like people see that video camera in my hand and they intentionally walk in front of me. Or the footage is like so bouncy that I'm afraid I'm going to make somebody vomit. Well, you know what I always say, JD, anybody who comes to town, I got one hell of a couch. It's very comfortable. And y'all are welcome to it. Except Laura, I'm putting her on a shelf in my craft room. I don't know what it is. That stupid camera, like I look through the viewfinder thing, you know, the little screen on it, and everything looks great. And then I get home and everything's like 3 feet to the right. I wouldn't put you on a flimsy shelf, honey. Hi, sassy girl. Did you break the bank last night, baby? Did you get some stuff you could use there, Darla? Good girl, Sassy. I'm proud of you, T. If I spend under $50, my credit card has a heart attack. Okay, so back to my original question. Darla, did you get some stuff you could use in your graphics pack? 4 o'clock on the 4:30 Pacific Standard Time on the 28th. Very cool. I don't like to send people stuff they can't use. Night, Wanda. Contact me, honey. I want to do a trade. We'll do a swap, okay? So I have all my grandbabies this weekend, and my hubber is working. I might go crazy. I'm either going to go crazy or use up all the duct tape I have in the house. Your cats get worried. Mine doesn't. He just gets hungry, and then he does mean things. Matter of fact, his foot is coming under my door as we speak. I know, right? Oh. You got to go check it out. It's cute. Okay. Shut up. That is cute. I need a voodoo doll stamp. There was a bird that sat on my front railing for like 2 days. I had the windows open. It was nice out. And all 4 cats. The old one was on the chair in the window, and the other 3 were all on the sill. And thank you, dear.
Yep. Hey.
Yes, my love.
How long is it now?
About another 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then I want to watch Night at the Museum.
You do?
Mhm.
Have fun with that.
Why?
I have a gate to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm losing daylight care as it is. I have to work tomorrow morning, and yeah.
So yeah, this bird was sitting on the porch, and he was just tweeting away at them, and he'd get really close to the window. He'd come all the way up the railing, and he'd just tweet, tweet, tweet. So after 2 days of this, and this bird constantly tweeting, I opened the front door. Yes, there's an old Sears catalog. You missed that whole conversation. So yes, I let them out. I have not seen the birds since. You got those for $3 on eBay? Oh. Oh. Now my heart is breaking because I know they're not going to be any more. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You die in your house, your cats are eating you. I'm going to have to see because now I want one. Now I want one bad. We all know I have no impulse control. Actually, the dogs won't. Thank you, T. Impulse control is something we tell our children to have. And then we lose our bloody minds. No, the dogs are less likely to eat you because at first you'll still smell like you, but since your body begins to break down automatically, the dog will smell it as being rancid meat and they won't eat you. Now the cat, on the other hand, they'll eat anything. Thank you, T. All right, quit messaging. You guys are making it sound like I've got things blowing up over here. There's more there? Okay, I'll look. I love you, T. Sorry y'all are hearing my phone blow up because I have it sitting right here. Ping, ping, ping. Unless they know how to use the microwave. I wouldn't put it past him. I think Harry knows how to use the microwave. He has figured out how to turn the lights on in the garage. Like he knows exactly where to walk to turn the lights on. He knows where the sensor is. And I have literally seen him sit there and wave his paw to get the lights to come on. Darla, have you ever seen Harry? Harry makes appearances. He likes to come in here when I'm live and bat at a camera. So that's why I locked him out. So I have a paw under the door right now. Yeah, he's smart as shit. I love you, sassy girl. You're my baby. Yeah, you've probably seen him. He's constantly up here. The last house we lived in had those like handles instead of doorknobs. And he knew how to open every door in the house. He knew that if he reached up and grabbed that handle, he could get into that room. So there was no keeping him out of anywhere. Bathroom? No. Trying to take a nap? Not happening. He's a brat. Yes, so 2 more books coming from Europe. Hopefully they'll be here before the auction. And then I can put those in the auction. We are going to definitely have more signatures from the Dick and Jane books. Yes, it's annoying. And I'm going to have, I put into the shop, I put in the puzzle pieces. Oh, and these all went into the shop. If you were in mixed media last night, you saw the heart that was used and the butterfly. I also have mermaids and flowers. And I think there's still one unicorn left. The butterflies, the mermaids, and the unicorn, it is a 1 per. And then on the hearts and the flowers, you can either get 2 for the same price, for 1 price, like 2 flowers or 2 hearts, or you can get 1 of each, your choice. So I put those in the Etsy shop too. Those are in there. I upped the count on the guest checks, and I believe the tickets. So those are all in the Etsy shop. And you know me, I underprice everything, so. Night, Miss Vicky. Thanks for stopping by and playing with us.
Bima, I need you to log into your Wizard 101 account so I can play.
Did you get it loaded?
Yeah. But I need to create a new character because my character got deleted that I play on.
No, it didn't.
The one that I am always on, it got deleted.
I didn't delete your character.
I thought it was deleted last time I played.
Nope.
Can I make me a new character?
Hi, Esther! How are you, honey? Okay. Laura, entertain everybody for a second. I got to go log the kid in. I don't remember. Esther, you made a pocket letter? Cool. never wear sassy panties. They go up my butt. You're swapping in Irina's group? Very cool. I wear drawers. I just don't wear no sassy drawers. Very cool. Post a picture so we can see it. Speaking of Irina, has anybody seen her today? Yeah, she did seem like she was having a bad night. Oh, absolutely. We don't want you to spoil the fun. I'm serious. Her husband has got to be a saint.
I'm back, and I'm pretty sure I remember my character. It's the one with the red hat.
Probably. Well, Esther, can you tell us the theme? Feathers and arrows. Thank you. That one's different. A feather embossing folder thingy. Oh, honey, I have found that with pocket letters, they like them no matter what. You know?
I actually have to make a new one because it's saying that I can't go into any of the worlds. I don't know. It's saying that I can't go into any of the worlds because they're all advanced.
I think you're still in Crocotopia.
Oh, I tried all the characters. They're not letting me in.
All right. Tell Pop.
I already told him. All he said was that I better not mess up your stuff.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I got to see what's going on. Go back and turn off the light. A kid has the patience of a gnat. Cute, Darla. No, my husband and I, our guilty little pleasure is that we play a game called Wizard 101. It's like World of Warcraft for kids. And you know, we're big lunatics, so big children. So we play this game, and my granddaughter has she's been playing it with me for years. She's a character, and she is in Crocotopia, as in a crocodile. Okay. I got to do something with this tag. I feel a need to do something with this tag. Ugh. That's the one I want. Let's do something with this tag. Okay. I need some paper. Back on my tag. What's in my mailbox is a whole bunch of die cuts that I got in today. Did I kill this? I killed another tape roller. I did. Scrapbookers and card makers are rolling over in their grave right now. Ah, there we go. All right. So no, I cut all these by hand on my regular cutter, honey. So I kind of sensed your fingers in the cookie jar last night for mixed media. Did you have anything to do with the lightning rounds? Laura, did you put a bug in someone's ear? about the lightning rounds for mixed media. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I mean, even though we still managed to find ways to make it last forever. At least it went rather quickly. And there was no time for whining. I liked the no time for whining. Well, sassy girl, I got the shapes in my shop. No, I don't want to hear you whine. One whiner in our world is enough. Actually, that's one too many. I got this out at Goat Feathers out in Boulder City. It's a reproduction of the original Sears catalog. There's a couple of places that put them out every so many years, and you just have to kind of hope you can find one. But I love these old catalogs. You know what gets me is I know as a kid, I mean, like I can remember having these old catalogs in the late 60s and the 70s. And boy, we use those things for all kinds of stuff. None of which had anything to do with crafting. I remember my dad used to take the old Sears catalogs and he'd roll them up really tight, and then he'd burn them in the fireplace. He'd use them as fire starters. And now I sit here going, no! yeah. We called them wish books. Like, I wish I could have this stuff, but I know it's not going to happen. So my mom always got out of buying us, like, Atari and stuff. She was like, do you think Santa makes that stuff? No, he does not. My mother never had to put out for an Atari. I grew up back east, so outside of New York. So when I was probably about 8, 9 years old, my grandmother would take us over to Macy's so that we could see the Macy's display for Christmas. And my grandmother always got us the best stuff. Oh, always the best stuff. I remember one year she bought us all 12-inch black and white televisions. That was like the thing. Of course, that was in the early 70s. Boy, we were some lucky kids. All right, noise while I dry. Oh, good Lord. All righty then. So little is known about the prostate. Oh. Yeah, they know that, honey. They're just messing around. All right, so I gotta wait for this one to dry. And then I can do it. So my ex-son-in-law had one testicle. He had cancer, and he lost one. So after their second child was born, he went in to get a vasectomy, and he asked the doctor if he got 50% off. You know what the sad thing was? Is he lost it when he was in the military, and they offered to give him a prosthetic, and he said no. Why? Why would you say no? That's okay. We called him Wonder Nut. Trust me, it couldn't have hurt any more going in than it did coming out. Dry. Dry, you stupid thing. It's very scientific, actually. They measure it and everything. And they were going to give him another one that looked just like his. And he said no. All right, we're mostly dry. All right, now this scrumptious goodness has to go in the box. I'm finding stuff all over the floor. Oy, oy, oy. Oh. Ooh. That's right. I'm picky about those things. And what is it they tell themselves? It's only the first 3 inches that matter anyway. Ew. Oopsie. I dropped one. Yes, men want to show you their dangly down parts. And we as women are going to stay away from my dangly down parts. Ugh. Let's fussy cut.
I'm serious. If somebody ever walked in that didn't know us and popped in to see this chat, they would think we were all a bunch of lunatics. Oh. Oy, oy, oy. Oh. You're not going to let that go, are you? Hi, Angela.
Yeah, we have nothing better to do than discuss men's personal private parts. Oh, well, honey, I see men in kilts all the time, and I tell them, you're either wearing a dress or you're proving it's a kilt. My son-in-law has flashed me a few times. Just a butt cheek. Oh, God, no, honey. He ticked me off and left the country. That boy hurt my girl. She ain't married to him no more. He now lives in the Philippines. It's a much safer place for him to be. That's the one, Laura. No. You ever heard of that motorcycle gang, the Dirty Dozen? Yeah. Her daddy, let's say he's got 12 tattoos down one arm. Oh, I'd have some target practice, and let me tell you, I have perfect aim. I may not be able to see crap when I'm cutting it out, but I got perfect distance vision. So I got to figure out what to do with this thing. Figure it out. Figure it out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yes, he does. So bring it down. This works. Okay. No, my tag is not upside down. And I'll tell you why. Because this tag is going into my Alice in Wonderland journal that I'm making for my daughter. So instead of the tag being at the top of the book, the tag's going to come out at the bottom of the book. So the tag is right. Because it's Alice in Wonderland. See? Hello, Laura. Yes, I'm going to put the Cheshire Cat right here. So this tag will come out of the bottom of the book because it's Alice in Wonderland and that's the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know. I just do what I'm told. I don't want to use these. I thought I did, but I don't. Just not working for me. I can't remember my name half the time. But I remember every bad thing somebody's done. Yes, boy left the country, and his parents left shortly thereafter. They live in the Baja Coast down in Mexico someplace. Hi, Hubber Wubber.
The rats have been fed, including cookie dessert.
Yay!
I'm going outside to finish fixing the gate the dogs destroyed.
Okay. Leave the door open so I can hear.
And I am going to be going to bed very shortly thereafter.
Yes, dear.
And as one quick side note about that gentleman in the Philippines, I have one philosophy on that. Long range shooting, it's like golf, but for men.
Go away.
And I like my version of golf.
Laura wants to know what kind of cookies you made today, honey.
I made white chocolate chip macadamia nut with my daughter while she was visiting us, and chocolate chip. And prior to that was a pecan pie that turned out fabulous.
You showed her the pecan pie.
Oh, I did. I did not know.
Yes,
Okay.
you showed her the pecan pie.
And I refreshed and got brand new oatmeal raisin cookies in her jar because they were getting stale.
So there's your answer.
What? I can't read that little print from way
No.
across the room.
Did you get all that, Laura? White chocolate macadamia and chocolate chip. She says it sounds yummy.
I haven't had any complaints about any of my cooking yet. Okay, wait, the biscuits. The biscuits were bad.
Those were bad.
Bad idea on the biscuits. Those turned out bad.
Can I sell some cookies at my next sale? No. Keeping my cookies.
We might be able to work something out.
Darla says, priority ships in 2 days. It'll still be good.
And I make some nice soft cookies. Okay, you're on kick detail. You've been longer than 20 minutes. Love you. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Love you. Bye-bye. Minions, come. I'm on my live, so I don't want to hear you fighting, bickering, arguing, or anything else.
Okay.
Because if I do, you will all sit right there in that hall on your hands.
Yes. Yes.
Got it? Quit moving my camera. You're making people dizzy. Got it?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You need a haircut. You need your hair dyed.
She doesn't want it dyed.
You need your hair brushed. And boy, get your hair out of your eyes. Thank you.
All of it's on the same topic. Hi, Sassy. Hi. Who's Sassy? Hi, Sassy. Hi, Sassy.
All right. Go play, behave yourselves, try not to kill each other.
Is it possible if I'm allowed, Wait, can me and Ashton play together? Yeah.
I don't have 2 characters you can put up.
Couldn't he make a new one and then we could play together?
Call Aunt Cassie and ask her for her password and login, and you could probably play on one of hers.
Yay! Wait, call Aunt Cassie? We don't know her number. I have an idea.
See you, kiddo. Please. It's not like it's not something they hear on a regular day. We're Irish after all. Well, they were all keen to see you. There's one word that is almost completely unacceptable to say in polite company in the United States that is a noun, a verb, an adjective, a helping verb, and any other form of dialect humanly possible that is said by Irish people, I think, pretty much since the day they're born.
I called Mommy and Aunt Cassie's not home, so she will maybe tonight or tomorrow call us back.
Okay. Yes, that's the word. Yes, the other one we say quite regularly too. And it doesn't have the same devastating effect as it has here. She's not in the room anymore, guys. Calm down.
Can you help me save the game? Because I want to play with Ash.
Just log out. It'll save.
How do I log out? I can't remember how. I haven't played that in a long time.
Bring up the book and hit close.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. The C word is very popular, and it does not have the same negative connotation in Europe as it has here. Okay, so I've got her upside down tag to put in her wacky book. going to be backwards. What to do with the rest of it. Yeah, so I'm going to make the book so it opens on the left. So that it opens this way. So everything's going to be backwards. I've even taken some of the graphics that I'm going to put in and I put them in my program and rotated them and flipped them so that the graphics are backwards.
A little help. I can't find the close book.
Open your book. Go down to the bottom.
On options
Or just let it run. It'll shut off on its own.
Will it still save?
Yep.
Oh.
You got to go.
You do?
Yes, you do.
Why?
Because these women are typing stuff and it's giving them a heart attack that you're in here. Because they're typing nasty words. Now go. No, she's still going to be the Queen of Hearts. It's just the book's going to be backwards. Because it's the Mad Hatter's book. I heard you say sucks. Mrs.
It does.
I'm just waiting for everything to dry so that this thing is flat because it's not flat. It needs string. Too green. No. No. Maybe. Blue. Do-de-do-de-doo. Do-do-de-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-de-do-do. Oh my God. Chicken butt. You're getting a brand new car, T? Cool. No, they don't. That's why they're all on leases now. There's a reason why they lease cars. They lease out a car because they know it's not going to last longer than the 60-month lease. See, I like Kia. The Kia's a good vehicle. I bought one for Hubbard a few years ago. Of course, now he drives the Troll. I need one of those gigantic passenger vans with like 5 rows of seats so that I can take my grandkids out. Your car's as old as my firstborn child, Sassy. All right. This, these, that, those. Well, I have a 2002 Isuzu Rodeo sitting in my driveway that has less than 70,000 miles on it. And I'm holding on to it because that's the very last year Isuzu produced a car in the United States. It's going to be worth a small fortune in a few years. I am constantly finding notes on that car. Are you interested in selling? Please give me a call. Do you want to sell this car? Call me. No, I don't want to sell my car, people. Go away. And I don't drive it. I drive it like to the grocery store once every couple of weeks. That's it. The rodeo was the best thing they ever made. One owner. I bought it off the showroom floor. And it has always been in the desert. So there's not a drop of rust on it. There's not a scratch. All the original parts, except for the tires. Those I've changed. I've never had any problems with it. But someday I'm going to sell it, make me a profit. Okay. All trucks are unstable. All 4x4s are unstable. And when I don't drive it, I keep it up on blocks in the shade. I seem to have lost my phone. Hmm. No, not interested. Not interested. No. You got moron relatives?
Eva, if we have soda left in there from the last time we were here, can we have some?
Yes, you have soda left. I think you have pink lemonade and orange.
Yeah, me too. I only think we did.
No, your fingers developed a lisp, honey, not you.
You know, you got them both exactly right. I thought we still had Tiki Punch.
All right, this stuff's got to go in the thing. These over here got to go in the bag. What did I do with the bag? Just had the bag. What did you do with the bag? All right, I'm losing my mind. Oh, there's the bag. Whereabouts in New Jersey?
What? Who is green? Not me. Not me. I'm orange.
JD, whereabouts in New Jersey?
I'm talking about the big cups. I'm yellow. See, Ashton, I can't even find those. I know.
Huh. I grew up in the one place in New Jersey nobody's ever heard of. See, I've heard all of those. Nobody's ever heard of where I came from. Hopatkong. And it's technically the borough of Hopatkong. It's not even a town, it's a borough. Yes, Indian word. It means big lake. Because the town right next to it is the town of Lake Hopatkong. Yes. Yep. No. We don't talk about Kentucky. We do not talk about Kentucky. Yes, hedgehogs lives in burrows. It's not that kind of burrow. Yes, Space Farms was near there. Yes, Hopatkong. Yes, we get it. Thank you very much, Richie. It's burrow. Yep. Every kid, I think, anywhere in that dang state went to Space Farms.
Can I do a mixed media thingy?
Oh, honey, I don't want to take everything out right now. I just cleaned my desk. Look, I made your mommy's upside down tag for her book.
Upside down tag?
For her Alice in Wonderland book.
Oh.
It's right, Paris's. Yes, I went to Fairy Tale Forest when I was a kid. It was creepy as hell. Walking under Mother Goose, right through her skirt. The old woman talked to you. Yes, it is gone. I went to Fairy Tale Forest with my mom and her best friend, and they were stoned out of their minds.
Is there any craft I can do?
Not right now. You ever go to Bertram's Island? Yeah, it was. It was bad. Carla, it was the creepiest thing. You would pay to go in, and they give you like this little token thing, and you drop it in like the duck's mouth or the goose's mouth or something.
Oh, we can't say them.
And it was like,
I can help.
she had this like really mechanical voice, and she was like, "Welcome to Mother Goose Land," and then she'd say your name. Ugh. It was creepy. Yep. I do too. I actually have pictures of it in my family scrapbook. Because your parents would tell it your name. And I'm sure it was somebody who was like it was recorded, and you'd put the coin in and the recording would go off, and then the lady in the office had like a loudspeaker or something. So it would be like, "Welcome to Mother Gooseland, Kim." It was weird. It was just weird. And yeah, they had little taxidermied animals all over the place. And just creepy. It was creepy. Yeah, they had a flea circus. It was bad. It was bad taxidermy. Something like that. I'll have to ask my friend. She does a lot of New Jersey history, and she's always sending me pictures of like downtown Dover, like 1947, and yeah. When I was a kid, my grandmother would take us into New York all the time, and she one time took us to the P.T. Barnum Museum and his original flea circus, and that was so cool. A little Ferris wheel and little games, and oh my god! And it looked real. It looked real. An ant farm.
Can you help me get my belt out? It's not going out.
Good Lord, child.
What did I do? I didn't know the belt.
This might be a forceps delivery. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, now you got to get it through every one of these. Who put this belt in here?
Me.
Goofus.
I was not a goofus.
Did you see how I did that?
Yeah, you're pulling it under and then you're
Fold
pulling
it back, yeah, this way, and then bring it through. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Do you have pants on, child?
Yes. These are my little pony ones you bought me.
All right, I just don't want to see your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Night, Carla.
Yes, at night.
Look, Sassy, I used to give them $1 to give me a booty dance when they were little. What can I say? All right. Look, it's how I got him to take a bath. If you don't want to see no nasty booties, get in there and take a bath. So you can come out here and give me a booty dance. I'll give you $1. It worked. Exactly. All right. It's time for me to go. I've got to get these things in the shop. I got cutting dies to put in, and I got to photograph them still, and all that funny hoo-ha-ha-ha stuff. So. Grandma has some unique parenting ideals. These are the dies that are going in my shop today. As soon as I get off of here, I'm putting them in. And this one stamp. It's a stamp. See, in this one, these two are Laura-esque. The Sugar Skull and the Dream Catcher. Darla, this is more you, I think. Very intricate. This thing is gorgeous when it's cut. Wish I had one, but I don't. I have the die. Every time I cut it, I put it on something. All right. I got this one too. I don't know if you saw this one, Laura. These are like hinges. But I haven't tested this one yet, so I don't know how it works. So before I order them for the shop, I still have to test them. Who pays more now? Oh, Trump. See, I figured I'd get these because I figured these would be right up your alley, Laura, for your books, for your journals, to make like faux covers and stuff. Look, I'll be honest. I haven't seen any change. The only thing that I know I have to do is when I order these, I have to order them one piece at a time separately. Because if I order two, then there's shipping costs. So when I order them one at a time, and then they ship them to me in one envelope. But if I order them two at a time, it'll go from like no shipping to shipping. Hi, Harry. Harry's here. Hi, baby. Hey, honey. Your fan club's saying hi. You want to say hello? Hmm? Harry. Look up here. Look up here and say hi. Look up here and say hi. You're such a brat. Why is everybody getting a butt? Huh? Why is everybody getting a butt? Go chase your girlfriend. Go on. Go. Shoo. Shoo. Thank you, Laura. I encourage you. Okay. Sorry, I'm trained. I'm done. No more. No more. No more. Who's singing? Oh, it's some random kid on YouTube? Time to go, Harry. Come on. Go up in your spot. Go on. Go on. Get up in your spot. Go. Go, go, go. I don't want to pet you no more, you fat ass. Come here. Go on, get up there. Get up there. Ow, ow. Okay. Let me see. Do I have any space stuff or Star Trek kind of stuff? Ugh. Let me see. I got spaceships and a planet. And these do have dies. They are cuttable. No, 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 no. No. These are all letters. No. I don't think so. Mostly borders and textures and stuff. Negative. What? That's all I got. It's just those couple. There's this one that I picked up from DCWV. I picked this up over at Tuesday Morning. They might have another one. These are double-sided. They've got the astrological signs in them and moons and like this is all space themed. But yeah, this might, that might work. Night, Angela. Yeah, I mean, if you know, if you want to do that, I will. I can cut you out like stamp and cut out about half dozen of each of everything in that set. It's just little aliens. They're cute, but there's like some little things in there, and I'll just throw them up. I can throw them up in the shop for you if you want, or I have your address, right? Darla, I have your address, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I have your address. I'll stamp some out for you and throw them in an envelope and send them out. No problem. I got to go to the post office tomorrow anyway. Okay? And yes, Laura, this is the new pad I got, not the one that I cut paper for you out of. This is the new one I just got. It's very similar to that other one that I got the paper for you out of. But I got this the day after, and I was so mad because I should have just waited and I could have put some of this in there, but I didn't know I was going to get it. So, but I love this page. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this. Ooh, it just gives me chills. Okay. But yes, I will look through through my filing cabinets and see if I have any stickers or anything in my filing cabinets. I mean, how kiddish can this be? Like, how immature can I get? Yeah, I'm not into pink either. I'm definitely not a pink kind of. Unless it's cotton candy, then we're all over it. Okay. I might have exactly what you're looking for. Savannah's the most haunted town in America. Atlanta's pretty bad too, though, to be honest. Let's see what the Church of Google says. Okay. Most haunted place in America. I will take National Geographic's. Yeah, definitely this one. Okay, yeah. Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia. The LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans. The Shanghai Tunnels in Oregon. Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. The Queen Mary in Long Beach, which, by the way, is not haunted, just so you know. The Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast in Fall River, Massachusetts. The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, not haunted. That's it. That's the ones they list. According to National Geographic, and I don't know, I kind of believe them more than I would like, the Travel Channel. Well, the Stanley Hotel is just creepy because that's where King wrote his book, where Stephen King wrote the book. And they buy into that. You mean they play on that, which is the same thing for the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary at one time in the 80s was actually owned by the Disney Corporation. My brother was the head of security for Disney at the time. He oversaw the Queen Mary. There have been no mysterious deaths on the Queen Mary. Yes, people have died on the Queen Mary. It was used as a hospital ship during World War II. But there have been no mysterious... There's a webcam that you can watch on the Queen Mary. I think it's called the pool cam, where there's supposed to be the spirit of a little girl that drowned. Nobody's ever drowned on the Queen Mary. Ever. It has never happened. But so many people buy into it. And the reason is, just before Disney bought the Queen Mary in like the late 70s, they were going to take it out of its permanent berth because it was losing money. And it was costing a lot of money for the city to take care of it. Disney stepped in and bought it. But before they bought it, the city of Long Beach, which is actually the town that owned it at the time, they made it all up. They encouraged it. They started doing ghost tours on it and big Halloween balls and stuff. And it just got this little reputation. But if you actually go on the ship, there's actually a plaque of every person who's ever died on that ship. And they've all died from things like a heart attack, influenza, just natural, normal causes. There's only like 2 people that they have no cause of death. One guy drank poison accidentally, but it's not really haunted. That is a fallacy that was made up, and people just buy into it and they keep talking about it. But there's never ever been any actual documented evidence that that place is haunted. And yes, the Stanley Hotel was The Shining. So there was all kinds of, they had to play that up. I mean, you get a book that gets made into a movie and you're the hotel where it was written. Hello? You're going to play that up. Who broke Rylan? Okay.
What?
Who broke Rylan?
No one. He turned off the TV because he's not watching what he wants to watch.
Oh, okay.
So him.
Okay. He broke himself. All right. Yes, he couldn't watch what he wanted to watch because it's not a democracy at my house. So, he turned everything off because he's mad, and now he's crying because he's mad. No blood. Hold on. Rylan Edward Matthew, come here. Stop.
Pop. I just got so good.
Pop wants him. Go to Pop. Yes, he's fake crying. He does it a lot. He's the baby. That kid on his right hand, when he was, I don't know, maybe 6, amputated his fingers right here, just below the nail bed of his middle finger on his right hand, and like almost all the way down to the nail bed on the index finger. So we grabbed him up, and I put a big compression bandage on the one finger because this one was actually squirting, and got him all wrapped up, and I took him to the hospital, and they took him by ambulance to a different hospital because that hospital had a adolescent transplant team, so they could try to put his fingers back on, and they couldn't. There was just not enough tissue to put over, so they just closed up the fingers, and so he has these 2 stubby fingers right here. And when he woke up from surgery, he was beating the cast on the bed, and the nurse was like, no, honey, no, don't, because she thought he was, and he's like, yes, and she's like, honey, don't do that, and he's like, yes. And his mother walks in and says, boy, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm testing. He wanted to see if he could clobber somebody with this thing. That was it. He just wanted to hit somebody with it. But he now has these like 2 gimpy fingers, and he walks around and he'll tell you all the time, he'll go up to you and he'll go, da craw.
And the fact was that it was all my fault.
He's just a rotten little kid. What do you want from me? He's a boy, he's the baby, and he's a brat. I love him to death. He's my bug. Oh no, I took him to a trauma center. I actually took him to the best pediatric hospital in Vegas, but they do not have a transplant team for pediatrics. So we ended up having to go to the university hospital where they have a transplant team, and they tried to save the tips of his fingers. And so now he has the craw. Yeah, he'll want something else in like 3-4 minutes. So I will put these and some other things in an envelope for you. Not a problem. I'll get it together. I'm going to be in there anyway when I list these. So yeah, he has a sense of humor. What can I say?
And it was all my fault because I let it happen.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was his fault. He knew better than to be near that thing, and he got near it anyway, and he was playing with it, and he got his fingers caught in it. End of discussion. His fault.
I was the one who was watching them. It was my fault. I let it happen.
Go away. I love you. All right. All right, I got to get off of here because I got to get the stuff listed in my Etsy shop so people can buy it. Laura, I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow, sweetheart. Sassy, you know I love you, baby. Along with the butterfly dye. All right. I will set you up a VIC, okay? I'll put a VIC in for you, darling. And I'll do a bunch of those other ones for you, too. All right. I love you guys. Ready? Here it goes. Down there. See that red thing? That's the subscribe button. Hit that. Now, right next to that, ring my bell. Like me. Spread me around. We have butterflies. Till the next time. Bye-bye.